My boys, the Reds, somewhat hard-fought 2-1 win away at Bournemouth. Cody Gakpo opener, I should say. An equaliser, back post, wind assisted maybe, but still you got to be there to defend that. Kluivert, the great, well, I say great, but arguably a legend, or at least probably a legend of the game. Patrick Kluivert's son, he got the equaliser, and then Nunez come on and did what Nunez does, cause chaos, create madness, and just be anywhere and everywhere around the box. And he did. Crossball came across from Trent. He miscontrolled it and then said, fuck it, I'm just going to take a touch, go forward, cut in with my right, and just put it straight over the goalkeeper, which is what he did. It's just like top finish. Absolutely amazing. Not as amazing as some Liverpool fans out there will be going on about it, like I need a box of tissues, or I just came, or what have I seen, and great goal, but like let's not make it like you just hit like a 40-yard belter like Gerrard did to keep us in grand finals, okay? Let's just not go there just yet. I love Darwin. I love what he does for us. He misses the easy ones. He'll sit the defender on his ass, go around the goalkeeper and hit the post, but he'll score you a worldie like that, so I got to give him credit. Fair play to Darwizi for that. Now, you have to also say that some of the other players on the pitch, like Jarrell Kwanzaa, he was fantastic. In the frame and build of a Van Dijk, now do not misquote me, I said in the frame and build of a Van Dijk, not in the footballing sense and skill and style of a Van Dijk. Just the frame. He's a big, tall boy, strong lad, like a Van Dijk in that left center position, and just absolutely bossed it. He had a great game as well. Player of the match, I believe he was, for Liverpool, if not for the overall game himself. And just once again, that Darwin goal, I can't. Has Haaland done anything like that? Taken the ball from a poor touch, controlled it again properly, cut in and just whipped one over the goalkeeper into the top bins or something like that. I know he's hit a few from like in the box off a rebound or something or other when it's just come to him and just hit it. But like, man, I don't see Haaland having done anything like that. Once he starts doing things like that on his own without relying on crosses for tap-ins and headers and things like that, not to say they all count, of course, but show us what you're really made of. Show us what skill you possess. If you're not getting the service from your wingers, from your midfielders, from your creative outlets, whatever it is, sometimes you need to take the ball and do things yourself. Take the ball from deep, run it yourself, beat one or two players, have a shot at goal. Let's say you do that. Szoboszlai does it. He's a midfielder. Haaland is a forward. The nil GA, whatever it was, or the XGA, whatever the hell they call it, against Arsenal, he should have done something himself. But let's not rehash old things here. I want to talk about my Reds. It just annoys me how people think like Darwin is absolute dog shit, but I'm like thinking to myself, man, you know that Darwin can hit these. You know he's a good footballer. Just doesn't have what is probably cemented in him just yet, but he'll get there, right? And by the by, check this out for a stat. If you like statistics, let me show you statistics, as Hussam would say from This Is Football. Check this out. So 25 goals and assists combined for Liverpool from Salah and Nunez already. It's November 2nd, now November 3rd perhaps. Nunez has had, 8 assists or 6 assists? All of them for Salah goals. So fair play. I think Nunez has got a goal or assist every 50-odd minutes, something to that effect. Amazing stuff. But the boys played very, very well. They did very well, exceptionally well, in very shit conditions. Bournemouth could have actually scored themselves 1 or 2 goals as well. Kelleher was great in goal. Matip had to do some defending when he came on. As I said, Kwanzaa was fantastic. The midfield was a little bit rejigged. You had a bit of a different lineup there. Szoboszlai started on the left. Normally he plays that centre mid in that right position. So a bit of a difference there. Salah started and Gakpo got himself the goal, of course. So not bad overall, not bad. But again, magical, as the thumbnail says. Magical, because things like that can happen with this football club. And by the by, let me just say that when you're playing for a big club and you want to be big man ting and all that shit, right? As I'm having a slight dig at Arsenal fans here, and to some extent Manchester United, RIP, condolences to that performance against Newcastle. But if you want to be competing for all the trophies, the big trophies, you want to be in and around the mix with the best in the world, you need to be competing for every single trophy possible. You need to try and win everything. Not, well, it's a trophy that no one gives a shit about, so let's just put a rotated squad and let the kids play. Like AFTV assume the managers do. No one cares. We rotated, but we still brought on our big dogs. And our big dogs helped us win this match. Now, yes, you can't win anything with kids. I forget who said it. Was it? I can't remember which manager said it, but someone said it. So you don't win trophies with kids. Correct. You win trophies with experience. You win trophies with your main big time players, but you also need the youth as a blend in there to learn from them and give us their creative flares. They need somewhere to start as well. And like Turkey said in his post-match interview for AFTV, the Carabao Cup or the League Cup, whatever it was more of a competition for the youth players or the fringe players to go in there and do something themselves and whatever. Okay, but it's not a friendly where you just play against somebody. It's a cup competition. At the end of the season, you want your name on that trophy. You want this League Cup winners, Liverpool FC 23-24 or whatever, or Arsenal FC. Well, not anymore because they lost, but you get what I'm trying to say here. I don't buy this whole it's a nothing cup, who gives a shit. There were times where we would get knocked out and I think, well, who cares? It's a Carabao Cup. I want to try and go for a FA Cup or a Champions League, whatever. But in hindsight now, I'm thinking to myself, that was the wrong way of thinking. Should have been going for that every single chance we got because you want to be in and amongst the big dogs. Pep's won it 5 out of 6 years, whatever it's been. They still love it. It's like, yeah, man, we won trophies. No complaints here. Let's fucking go. Trophies all the way, bring it on. Let's have it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I don't mind it. You should want to win everything possible. So for Klopp, this is another competition where, yes, we are challenging. We're not contenders. Not yet anyways. Ask me again after January. We are contenders. Bloody hell. Are we challenging or contenders? What are we now? If we're challenging, yeah, we're not actual contenders, but we're challenging. We're trying to get up there for the Premier League. Obviously not in the Champions League, but we're trying to go for the Europa, which we're doing quite well so far. FA Cup hasn't begun yet, so we'll see what happens. But we are challenging. We want to try and win everything because at the end of the day, the name of the game of football is winning things, winning honours. I don't buy this flawless logic, and by flawless I mean the Man United creator fan flawless. Had to go with Hussam the other day on Trips' channel talking about, well, the League Cup and FA Cup are minor trophies. They're not big trophies. I'm thinking to myself, bro, what? They're trophies nonetheless. You still need to win them. Man United won a trophy last year and they finished third. Wow, what a lovely season from Man United. Walked away with the trophy in third position. Fantastic. Arsenal then finishing 5th, 8th, 5th, whatever, second. It's like, Trophies matter. Trophies do matter. You need to win things. This is football after all. You need to be winning shit. So miss me with this nonsense of like trophy scares. If we got knocked out, I would be upset. I'd be like, you know what? I am annoyed because I want to win everything. Carabao Cup or not. If the Carabao Cup is the only cup we win this season and then we go up to finish third or second by some distance, I'd be like, you know what? Not a bad season. Granted, we didn't win more things, but it's another trophy added to the list, added to the winners, the winners collection or whatever we call our trophy caption thingy, right? It's another tick. It's another addition on there. You never get sick of winning things. You should always want to win whatever you can. If there's a trophy up for grabs, you should be going to win it. This Liverpool team are trying to win every single trophy that they are in, and we're going to go all the way as long as we can, hopefully, to lift every single trophy we can on that podium in celebration. Fingers crossed.